Picture this, a basketball player with the size and length of Rudy Gobert mixed with the agility, speed, and offensive repertoire of Kevin Durant. Now that's the type of player you can only create in your MyPlayer on NBA 2K, right? Wrong. That's precisely the kind of freakish potential NBA scouts see in Victor Wembanyama, an 18-year-old Frenchman who's arguably the greatest prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama will be eligible to declare for the 2023 NBA draft, where he'll no doubt be the consensus #1 overall pick. But the hype train has already left the station. So who is he? And how good can he really be at the next level? Let's break it down. Sit back, relax, and take this in. Before we dive into today's episode, a friendly reminder to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're so close to 100,000 subs, and we want you to help us get there. All right, back to the show. Wembanyama first began playing professionally in 2019 at the age of 15, suiting up for the French club Nanterre 92 in the EuroLeague, and eventually became the second youngest player to play in a Euro Cup game. But Wemby, as he's affectionately known, really began making noise while playing for the French national team at the U16 FIBA European Championships in Italy that same year. There he helped lead France to a silver medal, while earning all-tournament team honors after averaging 9 points, almost 10 rebounds, and a tournament-leading 5.3 blocks per game. In the quarterfinal of that tournament against Croatia, Wemby really showcased his full arsenal, recording 12 points, 21 rebounds, and 8 block shots. At the FIBA U19 World Cup in 2021, Wemby showed off again, averaging 14 points, nabbing 7.5 rebounds, and blocking 5.7 shots per game, an all-time record in the tournament. Once again, he led France to a silver medal, though he and his countrymen just narrowly missed out on gold, losing to the United States by 2 points in the final. In the championship game, Wemby dropped 22 points with 8 rebounds and 8 blocks, while outplaying Chet Holmgren, a projected top 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft. Yeah, he's a unicorn. Standing at 7'3" with a wingspan of 7'10" and weighing in at 230 pounds, Wembanyama should be a cone out there, but he isn't. On defense, he's quick-footed, which combined with his gigantic frame makes him one of the most dominant interior defenders we've ever seen at his age. He's able to swallow rim attempts up even when he's a step late or too slow on a rotation because his length makes recovering that much easier. And unlike, say, Gobert, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, Wemby can't be exploited in space against smaller guards. He is incredibly mobile, and faster guards don't relish having Wemby switch onto them on defense. But a player of his size being a good defender comes as no surprise. That's only part of why he's the best prospect in the world. It's the offensive upside that makes him downright unfair. Now, in his third pro season with France's Asvel, Wemby's per 36 numbers are ludicrous. He's averaging 18 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and almost 4 blocks per game. Here too, his mobility is a huge asset, and he moves elegantly for his size on the offensive end. It's also safe to say that his shot diet, a term used by draft experts when talking about a player's shot profile, is not that of a conventional 7'3" center. He's taking pull-up threes, he's handling the rock, stepping into mid-range pull-ups, and even attempting threes from the logo. And I wouldn't let that 26% from 3 scare you. The fact that at his size, he's even attempting over 3 a game shows an incredible amount of promise for how his shot can develop once in the NBA. In fact, his jumper is the reason some people call him XXL Kevin Durant. But what can he do that Durant can't? Be 7'3". In other words, even though he's slender like Durant, Wemby's height allows him to be incredibly imposing in the paint, where he uses his remarkable footwork to pull off an array of post moves. And if he doesn't use his soft touch around the rim, well, then he can just do this.
Ο κόμπο πασάρει πολύ ωραία.
This is probably the part where you're trying to think of the risk in drafting a guy like Wemby. Any weaknesses? Any fine print that says buyer beware? But there really isn't. Yes, with the frame and size he has, there will always be the question of if he can take the physical toll of the NBA and not be derailed by injuries. And basketball fans have a history of being enamored by these unicorn-type players that don't really pan out. Hello Mo Bamba. Hello Bol Bol. But the reason we're obsessed with those kind of players is that it's size and versatility that matter above all else in today's NBA. And a player with both? That's a rare find. It's a big reason why Scottie Barnes and Evan Mobley finished first and second respectively in the 2021 Rookie of the Year race, and why the 2022 NBA draft is headlined by 3 big men in Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, and Jabari Smith. But those guys weren't professionals at the age of 15. They certainly aren't 7'3", and they don't have the unique combination of size, mobility, and offensive prowess that Wemby does. In fact, that's probably the best way to put it. Wemby is a once-in-a-lifetime type of talent, the best prospect since LeBron, and possibly the future of the NBA. So, what do you think? Is Wemby going to change basketball forever, or am I just sipping from the French Kool-Aid? Let us know in the comments, and as always, we'll see you next time.